And also good evening to everybody in a Well Woman team. The topic that I was given to cover was empowering women in the workplace, including strategies for women to overcome barriers to career advancement and insight into how women can build supportive networks to help them succeed. It's quite a mammoth task. So I turned 52 on the 22nd of June this year. I am well. I'm a well woman. And congrats to you, Christy, for the 10th anniversary and consistency in doing this inspiring work. I want to say to you ladies who know me, I originally come from Zimbabwe, and I can see 3 sisters of mine from Zimbabwe here. Well done. Of course, we are a rare species. So I ran my race for 5 decades and even 2 more years added now. I am not yet certain about the finishing line. All I know, this has been a worthwhile race. Along the way, I ran with others, for others, under others, outside others, inside others, from others, by others, above others, under others. A good race in all aspects. I passed the race baton many times. Many times I gave it to the wrong way. Sometimes I took it back. Sometimes I threw it away. It was my treasure. I would like to thank my husband who moved by my side, a companion, a saint in biblical terms, Engineer Ivan Nyamapeni, thank you in absentia. It could have been worse without you. Ladies, I've come to share that I've got 3 lives that I can divide as follows. Life number 1 was lost and traumatic as a child. Life number 2 was activism, education, career, being fired sometimes, isolated, loss and gain, pain and gain, and reinstating myself. But above all, I want to say I'm one of those women who came to the United Kingdom, and by age 45, I had to go to university to do masters in social work, and I came up with a book prize. Some in the class had called me a granny, but I was so determined to get that one. And it is the degree that has brought me to be a court expert around children's affairs in the United Kingdom. Then, my life number 3 is about my career. This is when I am enjoying being 50 years and above, about my marriage, empowerment, and living for myself. Children are grown. I've got an auditor. I've got a financial analyst. I've got adopted children. Everybody, I made sure that everybody crossed the river, and I was there holding their hands. And not only that, over 75,000 in the world who are girls are now empowered women. So after this, honestly, you can say, Mujare, it's time for you to rest. I do have plans to retire, not to be tired. We don't get tired. The body keeps alive and the spirit is awake. I can't plan my death, but for all I know, my remains will go with dignity. But what really takes away empowerment in women? I want to say empowerment is confidence, and confidence comes from within, those around you. And for those who are women, it also comes from the men who go inside you. If they are constantly shouting at you, if they are degrading you, if there is body shaming, you are likely to lose that confidence in you. So what have I to say today to you? I've been asked to start talking to you about career. My career did not start because I got a degree. My career started because I got experience in life. So I'm coming here as an expert in life. So what did it take? It really took me to mobilize myself from within. A lot of women who are failing to do things in life are not mobilizing their lives within. I still remember when I was aged 12, I ran after a bus that was going to a school for me to do an entrance exam, for me to get a Form 1 place. There were rich girls there. I still remember I was one of the poorest girls there. But through determination and hard work, I stood out and I got a place at St. Dominic's. I was not supposed to be there, but I made sure that I was supposed to be there. So determination is something I want to talk to you. But today, just before my 15 minutes go out, I want to talk about the strategies that you can use to actually overcome barriers when it comes to your own career advancement. Number one, I want you to know that career, leadership, and business are not supposed to be separated. The three are not separable. One is active income and another one is passive income. The three of them actually make life move. So you can be a career woman like myself, who is going to do court expert reports for children who are going into proceedings. But you can also be a business woman who is actually recruiting all social workers from Africa to come here and start with their families. So I want you not to look at one source of income. I want you to look at various sources of income and also be content, because I know there are some ladies here, you start a business, it doesn't work or it doesn't bring you enough money, you stop it, you start another one, you stop it again, and it goes on like a vicious circle. So I'm saying when you start a business, be content. When you start a career, be content. But one income is never enough. Number two, as a woman, you have a 5-year plan. I started off as a junior doctor, as a junior nurse, as a junior social worker. But in 5 years' time, don't you want to be a services manager? Don't you want to be a head of service? Do you want to stay a foot, or you want also to be the head of something? So in 5 years, plan your career. And with social media, I'm always asking women who are doing public work, who is your follower, who is your fan, and who is your enemy? You know, it's so scary these days for people to be followed by people who don't know them. But who are they? What are they cheering you for? How are you finding networks like a well woman that can actually support your health, your wealth, and your worthiness? Workplace, I want to teach women as my tip number 5. Workplace is not wealth. A lot of people think that if I get a job, I'll be rich. Workplace is not wealth. It's a profession, it pays you, but it doesn't make you rich. When you work for others, you don't get rich. When you innovate, create, you will be wealthy. If we were employees ourselves, we must now aim for our children to be employers. Yeah? Because most of us came to the United Kingdom as employees. So we have to think, what is the future about my children? My children are not going to be, cleaning old people's homes. They are going to actually own old people's homes. We are trying to actually turn the wheel. We are trying actually to set the high table for ourselves. I've seen a lot of people thinking that a position pays. If you've got a position as a manager, it pays you. A position doesn't pay you. It positions you. I am actually a locum myself doing court work, but I earn more than a manager. Yeah? So all those things, if you don't look at them, time is actually ticking. Time does not go backwards because you made a mistake. Time goes forward because it wants you to correct. So there are a lot of people with positions but with no wealth. It's time for you to come out of this to say, does this position give me what I deserve for the work I do? And then when it comes to relationships, a lot of them can actually destroy you instead of building you. What kind of relationship are you as a single woman? What relationship are you as a married woman? A lot of the women have been told not to go to work, not to go to associate with other women. So from whatever you are doing, what is worthy, what is healthy, and what is wealthy? And number 9, overworking does not mean you are a hard worker. It could be that you are a confused worker. You must actually balance your work and life. They always replace employees who die at work. They don't raise dead employees. You are not going to have a group of your colleagues coming to the grave to say, you have died enough, come back for shift. So you have actually to shift your mind to know that if my body is saying I'm tired, make sure you rest it. And my final one is leave a legacy, leave a story, leave an inspiring plan for the next generation. I would like to conclude poetically. My speech actually was going to be longer, taking you into the in-depth of how you get promotion, but you don't get promotion, you promote yourself. The way you speak, the way you talk, the way you present confidence, the way you present proposals, the way you make business proposals, and the way like Christy is doing here to appeal to others to help. Let me conclude poetically. You can rise and raise others. From pain comes gain. From nothing comes something. I have done the rest. Some treasures got lost on the way. I never tire picking the pieces. I have helped others do their races. Your strengths come before your weaknesses. Your career comes on the day you are born. Unleash it. Ladies and gentlemen, career, promotion, wealth, health, and everything comes together. Have a good evening to you.